The mics are on?
Yes, we are both on.
All right, nice. Oh, look at this peach. I always forget that we have the cowboy-themed skins on this.
I don't think Meta Knight has any cowboy stuff. I wish Meta Knight got a cowboy hat.
Okay. So, Peach versus Samus.
We got the up-and-coming Riverside Savage. He's like a little seedling right now.
Yeah, he's got to break through that little shell. That's like the first.
Like the thing with Ronald, is this tag Ron Swanson still, or?
I don't know. He's just Ron. Ron today.
Was it just Ron? Okay. So, wait, what?
They're just going in.
Oh, okay. He hasn't changed that. So he's just Ronald apparently.
Yeah.
But when we play Ronald in friendlies, like most of the top players in SoCal, like we're all like, man, he does really well against us. And then we look at his tournament performance, like, what the heck? Why are you losing to these people, Ronald?
Yeah, I mean, like, Sosa's described Ronald to me as someone who plays really well against really good players because he like kind of only plays against the best players in Riverside, and then also he's only really good once he like knows the matchup. It's hard for him to like adapt as fast as like other players.
Yeah, like he doesn't know how to beat scrub options.
Yeah, Txukasa ain't no scrub though, so maybe we're past that critical limit. Yeah, Txukasa I would also like say is an up-and-comer.
He's a big up-and-comer as of recently.
Yeah, he beat either Xeno or Ion recently at one of the most recent Busters and Bandits, right?
I do not know.
Yeah, or maybe he got close.
I know he beat Nate at Big Balk.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago, though. But that was the start.
That's true.
That was the start.
Yeah, definitely SoCal's only real Samus main. I can't even think of another one. Death by Frost like stopped playing a while ago.
Yeah, that was like fall 2015 was like the last time I've seen him play.
Yeah. So I mean, oh, but yeah, I do think that like this, like just both of these characters, you're not going to see very many combos. So it's just whoever can play the better neutral is going to be whoever comes out on top.
Which I feel like Ronald's actually pretty good in neutral. And like Peach can be an impressive character in neutral sometimes. When she starts struggling is when the character's faster than her. For the most part. True. And then like if you're like Jigs.
Jigs, yeah. I will say, oh man. So like even though like for his skill level, I would say that Ronald is pretty technical. He has very tight pressure, surprisingly. Txukasa, I think, is like his style of Samus kind of isn't super technical, except when you kind of throw in the missiles. He crawls a lot, which is pretty good.
I haven't actually seen much of Txukasa. Like that. So far, I don't really see much that differentiates him between other Samuses. But I also don't see Samus very often.
That's
like
true.
The only other Samus like I've actually watched is Chevy. And Chevy's like all over the place.
Yeah,
and he's
Chevy's
like super clean with his movement as Samus.
Yeah. Oh, but that's Ron's getting these power shields because a very common Samus setup is to missile cancel a missile and dash forward and go for a dash grab, because if they shield to shield the missile, then they just get grabbed. So the way you get around that, or the way that Ron Swanson's gotten around it, is just by power shielding. So
It's like how consistent can be at that though.
yeah.
He's also just trying to like jump to the top platform and try to run away so he can like pull a turnip to help combat Txukasa, which he's just been like slowly picking away at Txukasa, and Txukasa hasn't really been able to land very many hits on Ronald, or at least any like strong hits. Like he's getting missile here, missile there, but like he can't convert off it, in which he got the landing of Ronald right there.
Yeah. I do think that when you're going ice mode with Samus, you have far less options to build the damage. Your missiles get a little better, but it's all chip. You don't get like the multi-hits of forward air. Fire forward air can do up to 25%. Fire down tilt's like a great crouch cancel option. Oh, that's a
stitch. But only one hit gonna come out of that stitch face.
Damage is damage, especially in a matchup like this, though, you know?
Exactly.
Oh, nice. Bounces it off the turnip. Txukasa didn't have a jump right there, so he's just going to sail on down.
Yeah, Txukasa, he's definitely struggling there a bit. Like,
yeah, if Ronald, yeah, first thing you ban against Samus is PS2.
Yeah, Samus definitely does love PS2, especially when Samus was struggling to kill Peach. Like,
just having a random missile hit.
Make it even harder for Samus to kill, but like taking away PS2 is like a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure what Txukasa is supposed to do in this matchup, because
Honestly,
I never
like,
see Peach Samus,
so
even in Melee.
A problem that Peach kind of has is that she can't really approach, and her moves have really low, kind of like short range. You know what I mean? So like, if you can treat your Samus play like Ganondorf, where Ganondorf kind of has like these longer reaching moves that can outspace Peach when she's trying to get in, Samus can do that by like jumping forward air, like kind of like good calls on smash attacks, tilts. That's kind of how you're going to build your damage. And then obviously you can confirm into like, you know, crawl attack into smash attack, or just get your nairs in. That's how I feel like this matchup should go. Like, that's like kind of like your base. And I would like to see a little bit more interplay between the fire and ice modes, because ice gives you pretty much a Ganon forward air, which is pretty good in this matchup. Also, the up smash is pretty sick too. But at low percentage, you want like Txukasa was able to get a lot of damage off of forward airs. Yeah. So right here, I don't know. For me, it's sort of like, yeah, that forward air, right?
Ooh, yeah, that looked brutal.
It's like pretty decent. You know, Samus like isn't gonna be as strong as Ganondorf. Let's not pretend, but like it'll get the job done.
It'll definitely kill a floaty.
Yeah.
When you need him to.
Also, like sitting back and charging your charge shot, like Peach doesn't have the mobility to kind of like, you know, like you can get like rogue charge shots in, you know. Or force her into weird angles if you just kind of push out the charge shot first. Oh, he tried to crawl attack a second time. He accidentally picked up the turnip.
That's like one thing like I really hate, when you accidentally pick up an item, because then you're trying to do some kind of tilt or down smash, but then you just throw the item.
Dude, yeah.
That happens against like Rob a ton.
Because he puts
like a top
by ledge.
But even then, if you're like trying to play footsies and the top's right in front, and see like I'm trying to down tilt him, I'll pick up the top instead of down tilt.
And then throw it down.
And then throw it down, and then like it's not doing anything. But then that'll sometimes happen with Peach. Like when I'm trying to like ledge dash, I'll catch the turnip, and then like, uh-oh, I have a turnip now. I can't really use my sword attacks.
You know what's also something that's really interesting here, going for the nair, is that because the fire missiles kind of have more, they have more knockback. I feel like they're more conducive to just getting one-off shots with like your missiles and then just charging your charge shot. Whereas with ice, you kind of, after hitting like a missile, you kind of have to go for another missile. Oh, nice.
Ooh, Ronald.
You can play it on stream after this. Yeah, so you can see like, ooh, oh
that's
my
gonna
God.
kill, just barely bad enough DI.
That's crazy. Yeah, 'cause definitely with good DI, you can live a Peach forward air or forward throw for a decent amount of time. And platform's kind of big for making Samus's missile game really good. You can see right there that Txukasa has to do like these really awkward short hops in order to get the missiles out without the platforms. He tried to go for a jab but picked up the turnip, you know what I mean? Just throwing out these turnips is doing a lot to help. Oh, he misses it up. It looks like Ronald might be taking it 2-0. It's kind of hard to think of like really big swings and really big comebacks in a matchup like this.
Yeah, floating matchups, it's just, there's no punish game to like really come back on. You have to slowly pick away at your opponent.
Yeah. Oh, he picked it up.
But it's Samus.
Yeah.
You're dead? No, yes.
Wow. Okay, fancy man. All right, let's see. This is kind of how. Okay. I think he tried to.
Ronald got a little carried away with that edge guard.
Oh, power shield, and we have a game. I would say that Samus has the better keep away game out of these two characters. So
yeah,
you definitely could. I could see Txukasa. Oh,
Txukasa got a little greedy. Oh, he able to mash out though.
Yeah.
But
oh, DI.
He's gonna live. He's gonna live.
Oh, forward air. I thought that forward air was going to hit. Yeah, that was good.
That's the one thing I really don't like about trying to read an opponent from getting up from ledge. Either they're getting up or rolling. It's so hard to tell. And And I just feel so stupid whenever I guess wrong.
Oh, Txukasa,
yeah.
yeah, that charge shot's going to cost him. Ron Swanson takes it 2-0. All right, you might have a match, so...
doesn't look like it right now.
Okay, so right now we have Venom versus
Nino and Exo are
Schmoofy
still
on...
playing. Hi. Go beat up Ricky.
Yeah, you're playing Schmoofy on stream right now, buddy.
Okay, can I tickle Mickey first?
No.
Only if you win.
Okay.
No. Why would you promise something like that? God damn it. Ricky, save me. You have to win. Jason promised Jake he gets to tickle me if he wins. Jason promised Jake that Jake will be able to tickle me if